says that it is
Same.
streaming. Oh, okay. Things are happening.
Are things happening, or is it all just illusion created by Mysterio in
No,
Spider-Man?
definitely.
No.
I mean, I'll check on.
Smart idea.
Ah, I see. Good thing it's Mysterio proof, because if not, man, you would have trouble. Like, imagine we're not live and we just record the whole live stream. It's just like, oh, well, we're not. It says we're live.
Ah.
Yeah.
YouTube mode done.
Hey, I can't hear you on the stream, by the way. Oh, I was deafened. I was testing if it worked, and like, no. Really? Because I'm on my PC right now and I can't hear you.
Alright, how about now?
Oh yeah, we can hear you on stream now.
Yeah, alright then.
Hello stream.
Whatever, I tried.
Oh no, it isn't working now. Again. Why do you keep messing with your settings?
Well, because I wanted the better settings, because otherwise I don't even think I'm coming through my own microphone right now. That's why.
You are.
Well, I'm coming through I'm saying my own microphone, I mean like computer microphone, not like this one. Beep, 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 beep. Like, that's not. Actually, let me check on OBS, see if that did anything. Yeah, no, if I tap it like that, it should like have a spike, but it's not having a spike, so I'm coming through my computer, which means that it's terrible.
Disney Plus ad.
I'm just gonna keep playing with settings until someone shows up to the stream.
My recommended is full of Homestuck.
Nice.
Oh, I think I did it. The cable wasn't fully in.
Wow. Wow, Jacob.
It's always something that simple. Anyways, I guess now we have a bit of waiting time before people show up because I can't switch over to my usual marketing.
Wait, why didn't you say so? I got to mark it for you.
Well, thank you. Honestly, yes, please. That would be very appreciated.
Okay, I'm doing a bunch of marketing.
Alright, I need to catch up my actual notifications as well. See if anyone else agrees with me on stream if you watch the archives. Ghosty sounds like there's some sort of like very like distorted but melodic at the same time. Like it's a Chemical Brothers chord progression or something that's going on right now. let me just check. Apparently, yeah, I'm just checking my actual notifications before they like get lost to time. And apparently, Tubbo leaked his BF. Sure, of course he did. Anyway.
Is BF like, huh?
Yeah.
You mean?
No, it's a video that Shiny sent. Tubbo leaked his BF, which I believe about as much as I believe that Dream and George are together.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, I'm like, I don't believe that. Like, yeah, sure. Tubbo totally has a BF. Totally.
Of course. All right, I think Josh is here. It's always
Yes.
It's always hard to tell because there's the actual metrics on the stream. Oh, okay, I refreshed the page. It goes from 0 to 5. Sure. All right then. Anyways, welcome back to My Street 5 years later. Apologies for all of the weirdness that is going on right now. Restream has once again been temperamental and decided to destroy itself. So I can't connect into the usual studio rooms, and I checked if it was the memory and all of the stuff from last time, and nope, it just decided for some reason not to. So I'm back into my old ways, not on Streamlabs actually, but on regular old OBS, which even though Streamlabs is a thing owned by OBS for streams, seems to be going much slower than OBS is. I don't know how that works. Anywho, let's actually get started. I feel like everyone wants to see the Omega get chosen, so we're going to see the Omega get chosen. Oh, I just realized I haven't got my snacks. I've got no face cam on this time, so I mean.
Oh no! Wait, no, you got face cam on with Watch Together. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right.
I mean, you'll be small, but you know.
Yes, I'll be in the corner. Hello, hello. I'll do a very mini Levi drink at some point. Alright, but let me just actually start the episode so people can actually comment on stuff.
Hey, I'm in the corner too.
Right. Okay, oh, also, why are we doing, Emerald's Secret? So, Future High Season 2, we're supposed to finish Emerald's Secret and Aphmau's here before coming back to this.
No.
I'm pretty sure this is the episode for today. I don't think I mean, I know for a fact that Season 2 did not just randomly stop until Aphmau's year was complete.
Yeah,
That
no, it definitely did not.
absolutely did not happen. But let me just check to see if it is like today. This is for this episode. Guys, we're a day early. We're a day early. We're not supposed to be streaming today. Today is not a stream day.
Wait a minute. My Street 4.999999 years later.
No, you know what? I'm gonna solve this. I've spent this time. You know what? I'm going to fulfill a promise that I made.
And that promise is what?
Well, I mean, considering that today was not supposed to be the actual day anyway, I think actually I'm just going to do a little bit of another stream that I promised Josh particularly that I was actually going to do. We're watching RWBY. We're gonna find out if I'm going to get claimed for watching RWBY, and we're going to see right now if it's actually going to do the thing. And I will change the metadata of this later to actually match what we're doing. So, yeah, we're gonna find out. All right.
I mean, you need to copy that link. Remember?
Yeah. So we're gonna do RWBY, Chapter 1, RWBY Rose by Rooster Teeth. Which was actually... Oh! This is a fact I didn't actually know. This was posted on YouTube the same day I posted Super Mario City 3 Episode 1, my first public video. So, basically, this video is as old as my channel.
Is Josh even here? Josh, are you here?
I sincerely hope so. Hope he didn't just leave.
Okay, hopefully Rooster Teeth does not commit murder upon us anyways.
Yeah, I say I will.
Well, I think it will. I think they would commit murder upon us if if it was the one seasons you have to pay for though. I think they would commit murder upon us regardless.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Josh says he's here. Okay, so
Oh.
but yeah, fair enough. But I'm gonna see if this video like continues to exist in the ether or something. Then we will return to this particular series later. So yeah, all right then. I'm gonna make all of my efforts actually worthwhile for today. So here we go. Let's begin.
Legends. Stories scattered through time. Mankind
that
has
is
grown
what
quite fond
yes.
of recounting the exploits of heroes and villains,
Okay.
forgetting so easily that we are remnants, byproducts of a forgotten past.
Fittingly, this does actually resemble Aphmau so far in a way, like the way that she actually starts using like the coffee stained background and the 2D drawings as well, before going back into 3D
Yeah.
again.
Man, born from dust, was strong, wise, and resourceful. But he was born into an unforgiving world. An inevitable darkness, creatures of destruction, the creatures of Grimm, set their sights on man and all of his creations. These forces clashed, and it seemed the darkness was intent on returning man's brief existence to the void.
Reminds me of
However,
the lore
even
of
the
Buffy,
smallest
actually.
spark of hope is enough
Yes.
to ignite change. And in time, man's passion, resourcefulness, and ingenuity led them to the tools that would help even the odds. This power was appropriately named Dust.
Yes, dust. What a brilliant name.
Hey, if it's good for Philip Pullman, it's good enough for this series, I guess. And also I'm thinking now, it doesn't actually say right now if the rise of mankind is actually beneficial for this world full of monsters, or if it actually wasn't, and it's the same thing as our rise in the real world, where we just damage the entire ecosystem. It doesn't say
honestly-
quite yet.
Honestly, I don't think they're gonna go into that kind of discussion. I'm
I mean-
pretty sure they don't ever go into it.
Haven't they done like 8 volumes of this? I'm sure there's some point it's gonna come up. Maybe not the first
And
episode. But yeah.
it becomes. I'm pretty sure it becomes them trying to protect a certain object at one point for a long period of time against some League of villains. So
So
that's
we're
where the
trying to-
plot goes.
I guess
That's
yeah.
literally where the plot goes. I don't think we're going into any like debate. We're not having any.
Mankind decided to fight themselves instead. Anyway, I don't know.
Nature's wrath lit their way. Civilization, and most importantly, life.
Oh, volume 10 has been confirmed on the wiki apparently.
But
says
even the
Josh.
most brilliant lights eventually flicker and die.
And crumble to dust. Hey. Anyway,
And when they are gone,
hang on. The moon actually has like crumbles and chunks in this universe. Interesting. I guess it was like underneath the Roche limit or something. So it doesn't actually just become like an orbit and ring around it or something. Sorry, that's my. I do have a hidden passion for astronomy is buried very deep in my subconscious, so it comes out sometimes.
return.
I remember this guy.
So you may prepare your guardians. Build your monuments to a so-called free world. But take heed. There will be no victory in strength.
But perhaps victory is in the simpler things that you've long forgotten. Things that require a smaller, more honest soul.
This is the kind of thing that Dragon Ball has forgotten about a long time ago. It's not all about strength. It's... The series started about martial arts. And all of that is to do with the discipline and of the mind. And yet the fan base is all like, how strong can Goku get? Anyway, I'm salty. Hello? Is there somebody there? I haven't opened my eyes in 15 years. Please tell me if you want to make a purchase. Oh, hi, ArtDroid. So if you don't know, basically we made a mistake. The video that is promised on this particular stream is actually meant to be for tomorrow. So I'm fulfilling a promise that I made to Josh, and I'm reviewing the first episode of RWBY, or the first chapter, I mean.
Do you know how hard it is to find a dust shop open this late?
Please, just take my lien and leave.
Oh, he's actually got a similar voice to the one I gave him. That was a pure coincidence. And yeah, the restream did not work. That was what I said before.
Shh, calm down. We're not here for your money. Grab the dust.
Again, very Philip Pullman-esque. If anyone knows about his Dark Materials, that's literally part of it, actually. I think I have copies of that up here somewhere. Probably like stashed away in my books. Yeah, in the box over there, probably. I think. Oh, the one thing I do have, actually. Good old space. Astrology. I've had this book, I think, since I was probably about 5 years old, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, been with me for a long time.
Crystals. Burn, uncut.
Again, this does really feel like you know, Ian's plan with all the emeralds and stuff. I mean, at least he didn't get a bunch of, you know, the barely sentient wolves to mine for them. This guy's actually going straight to the source that's already collected them. Honestly, probably Ian would have probably had much more luck if he actually just started to, you know, rob a jewelry store or something. Oh, maybe he needs like the pure uncut emeralds, except for the fact that he would still, most of them had impurities in them, and people tend to purify emeralds later on, so actually the industrialized version would have been better for him. You know what, whatever. This makes more sense, basically.
Alright, kid. Put your hands where I can see them.
Oh yeah, and this is where we get into one of the things that I think, well, two of the things I think that RWBY is, or at least was, pretty famous for at the time, which of course, the action and the soundtrack. Because there's a very particular style of, especially like in the early volumes, the ones I've actually seen, like this one, that I remember, to do with, that I remember from, so, honestly, sometimes in my head, it's like, oh yeah, this is, I've got a RWBY fight scene playing in my head just because of the combination of those two elements together. But we'll see in a second. Artroid also says those aren't just gems. I know they're not just gems. We went through the whole dust story a second ago. Don't worry.
Hey, I said hands in the air. You got a death wish or something?
I've been in that situation before, actually. Trying to talk to people and not realize that they've got headphones on. And ironically enough, I then went off and got some headphones myself that are similar.
Yes?
I said, put your hands in the air, now.
Are you robbing me?
Yes.
I'm surprised they're robbing her of all people. She's just a client, it seems so far. Does he think that she has dust crystals on her?
Oh.
Hey! Wait, okay, so... whatever. Hold on, Archer, you say you've made so many RWBY OCs? Like there aren't enough cats at the show? My goodness. You're brave. Wait, hang on, this is... I've heard this song a lot, actually, this particular one. Was this like the theme song? I've got to remember. It's been so long.
Okay.
Usually they reserve like the theme song for like a battle scored to the theme song for the season finale or something, but I guess now they're just, you know, setting it up as best they can. Even made my own series called White. I like that. I see what you're doing there and I'm instantly intrigued.
Get her.
I had to watch more of your account actually. Yeah, so you can see right now one of the things that I started out about the action. It's incredibly fast-paced. and it only goes up from here as far as I remember. Because that's the thing. Action should be quick and packed, actually, not in just so like in the Michael Bay style where you can't make out anything that's going on and every shot lasts about 10 seconds. But really, if you have a problem where it's like you're doing an action sequence and and it's so slow that you can't make it that it doesn't draw people in, that's also another problem. That's actually one of the reasons why in Fallen Angels, when I was doing the action sequences, everything ended up so much shorter than I thought it did, because I was making the action so quick on purpose. I mean, this is supernatural beings fighting, for crying out loud, so of course I would do that. And this is one of the reasons why. How come no one's ever has made a RWBY gacha series? Really? Ideas for later. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
You were worth every cent. Truly you were.
Well, Red, I think we can all say it's been an eventful evening. And as much as I'd love to stick around, I'm afraid
this is just if Red Riding Hood battled the big bad wolf and actually had a chance.
this is where we part ways.
And we're getting the Code Lyoko moans. If Ghosty's still here, I'm pretty sure that that reference was appreciated.
You okay if I go after him?
I mean, you can do what you want. It's not like he's in my shop anymore.
Hey!
Persistent.
End of the line, Red!
Okay.
We got a huntress!
Interesting that he knew actually that RWBY wasn't a huntress yet versus now. I guess the power difference is
Power
so much-
level.
Well, yeah, maybe, but also like considering that you know she gave him a run for his money anyway, you'd think that the power was if it was that vast. I guess that guy's not as powerful as he makes out to be. Who knows? Okay, so far what I said about the music hasn't come true yet, but I'm pretty sure that comes in later, at least in the series anyway. And if you think they're playing their cards too early for this, they're not. It gets better. Way to make a gun instantly seem like a giant gun instantly seem inferior. That just shows you what kind of world we're in.
You're a huntress.
You shouldn't have gotten involved, but I like your potential.
Can I have your autograph? I hope you realize that your actions tonight will not be taken lightly, young lady.
Yeah, see, there we go, I knew it.
You put yourself and others in great danger.
They started it!
If it were up to me, you'd be sent home with a pat on the back and a slap on the wrist. But there is someone here who would like to meet you.
Ruby Rose.
What you did was reckless, but it was darn good flying. It's come on. We all know where this is going. Even if we've all seen it before.
You have silver eyes.
Okay, maybe that's not the first thing I would have thought he would say, but go on, go on.
So, where did you learn to do this?
Signal Academy?
They taught you to use one of the most dangerous weapons ever designed?
That's one of the most dangerous weapons ever designed? I guess it is all about how you use it, I suppose. Makes sense in theory. Also, ArtDroid says Volume 2 and 4 are the best soundtracks. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I remember. Specifically, like around Volume 2 was when I was really invested. And then, for the record, again, I'll say this: it's not like the series ever bored me out or anything. It's just the fact that for some reason, I end up just not catching not continuing with my my binge watching of it. No particular reason, really. Anyway, also that it's weird seeing Glinda and Oxpin again, or Ozpin, sorry.
Do they like disappear, I'm guessing, or something like that?
I mean, considering how many characters there are in this series, I'm pretty sure that disappear can mean something else.
No, I mean like just not appear in the series.
I see.
I think I do remember one of them disappearing in
Also,
2 or 3.
Also, side note, I'm pretty sure that those cookies on that plate are actually a single model, and they're not a bunch of small individual models on a plate.
I mean, considering how much the best they put into the action, they can cut corners around the cookies. You know what? That's fine.
No, we don't cut cookie corners. How could you? How could you?
Yeah, sure, the action was important, but we must think about the cookies. Anyway.
Yeah, the cookies matter. Gosh.
Also, sides for some reason are hard to master in this universe. I see. Okay. I mean, considering that sides were originally gardening tools and not weapons, I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, we'll see. Not like Ruby's got too much of an issue.
No, wait, they are individual models. Hey!
Yay! The cookies did not have
the
cut
cookies
corners.
mattered. Let's go.
The corners were not cut around the cookies.
Seen one
other
scythe wielder of that skill before. A dusty old crow.
That's my uncle. Sorry. That's my Uncle Crow. He's a teacher at Signal. I was complete.
Wait, is that one the crows from what's the elephant story?
Dumbo?
Dumbo. The one that Dumbo goes.
I really do not think that this is a Dumbo Crows reference. I highly doubt it. With every fiber of my being.
It totally is. Don't question it. Like, you know, fairy tales, you know, Dumbo's kind of a fairy tale now, or everything Disney touches is now a fairy tale for some, everything has become a fairy tale some reason, so, you know, yeah.
I've seen a dragonfly, I've seen a horsefly, but I've never seen a huntress fly. Anyway.
Under his wing and...
So I've noticed. And what is an adorable girl such as yourself doing at a school designed to train warriors?
I don't like the fact they called her adorable and also reminiscent her eyes immediately after meeting her.
Well, I want to be a huntress.
You want to slay monsters?
Yeah.
I want to be a demon slayer!
Is it that surprising? I feel like this is the same situation where it's like, you know how heroes in My Hero Academia work, where everyone's like, we want to be heroes! We want to be heroes! Meanwhile, like, 80% of the population has a quirk that would, you know, that would propel them in that direction. So yeah, I imagine that everyone wants to be a huntress to an extent.
I only have a training left at Signal, and then I'm going to apply to Beacon. See, my sister's starting there this year, and she's trying to become a huntress, and I'm trying to become a huntress because I want to help people.
Did you get that, audience?
My parents always taught us to help others, so I thought, I might as well make a career out of it. I mean, the police are alright, but huntsmen and huntresses are just so much more romantic and exciting. Cool.
What are the policemen gonna do against superpowered individuals? Here's my real gun. Pew 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 pew.
Again, you could say the exact same thing for the police in My Hero Academia, actually.
Well, maybe the police in My Hero Academia all have quirks that they know how to fight with.
Well, I mean, they do. Yeah, the police. What I see. I don't know. It's not. I guess you're probably not required to have a quirk if you're in the police, but I mean, I'm pretty sure from what I've seen about of the officers in My Hero Academia, they do have quirks. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So let's see. That we've got lots of stuff in the chat. Apparently, Crow used to be Artroy's favorite character, but then his VA changed. Josh says, "Please excuse the bad animation quality. It gets better." This is the first episode. I'm not exactly too concerned. I mean, considering again, fast-paced action takes quite a lot of time, and they're clearly like making sure that they have everything, like all of the details that they wanted to actually express, like not so like focusing on like, oh yeah, make sure that the animation is, you know, the stellar thing that it could be. No, make sure that, you know, shards can rain from the sky and everything, like the stuff people actually want to see. So I'm not too concerned right now. Again, I think every show improves in animation quality as it goes along, unless, I don't know, the TV cuts their budget or something. But this is the internet, so that's not going to happen, clearly. Anyway. Everyone has a power, aka semblance. Most haven't unlocked them. I see. Okay.
Do you know who I am?
You're Professor Ozpin. You're the headmaster at Beacon.
Oh.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You want to come to my school?
More than anything.
Oh God, these line reads.
Well, okay.
Oh God.
Hello, I'm
I
back.
can't believe my baby sister's going to Beacon with me. This is
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That was.
I forgot they're related. They look nothing alike.
Yeah, they also have different last names, so I think they might be half sisters. I keep forgetting the exact way that works.
Yeah,
the best
I
day
still
ever!
find it weird that they're sisters, though. I mean, come on. They don't even have, like, the same eye. Oh, wait, actually, the eye color makes sense, because odd in the future, but, you know.
Of course, yes. The silver eyes. Yeah.
Oh, no, that actually becomes a plot thing, apparently.
Well, yeah, of course. There's no... he wouldn't say you have silver eyes like that unless it was important later on. There is no way the line that important, that weird, would not come back later. Speaking of coming back later, welcome back, Ghosty. Here we have my least favorite character, and yes, they're half-sisters. Okay, alright, there we go. I remembered something.
Why are we watching RWBY instead of...
because turns out the Athmos stream I was meant to do was actually for tomorrow. So I took the chance to actually fulfill a promise that I made to Josh and review the first chapter of RWBY. At least the first chapter. Because a while ago it was like, oh, you should review RWBY on the streams or something. I was like, okay, sure, why not? I'll do that.
But I'm so proud of you.
Nothing.
What do you mean? It was incredible. Everyone at Beacon is gonna think you're the bee's knees.
Okay, I don't want to be the bee's knees, okay? I don't want to be any kind of knees. I just want to be a normal girl with normal knees.
Who hunts monsters and unlocks a semblance and does the job that everyone else wants to do. Sure, complete normality. That makes sense.
A normal girl with normal knees that are totally exposed to the elements in that outfit. Aren't these girls supposed to be fighting?
Yeah, I don't know. Also, it's worth pointing out, I'm pretty sure the school is, like, in mid-air, right? Isn't it cold up there?
Oh my gosh, they must be freezing.
Yes.
All of these outfits are impractical for combat.
Exactly. You might be the bee's knees. We're gonna have freezing knees.
It's with you.
I'm excited.
And she has an exposed midriff.
Well, I mean, RWBY doesn't. I think, well, you mean Yang? Okay, yeah, Yang does.
2 years.
You just stab her in her chest.
But you
These
are
outfits
special.
are impractical for any combat scenario.
Yeah.
The robbery was led by nefarious.
At least Yang's got a scarf. To be fair to her, you know, at least she's got some sort of cold preparation, even though she has has the rest of her chest open.
Criminal Roman torture.
It's a combat
continues
skirt.
to evade authorities. If you have any information on his
A combat skirt. Of course, the frills are a dead giveaway.
Whereabouts, please contact the Vale Police Department. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Cyril. In other news,
Why do you make
Saturday's
this 2D? Okay, this is kind of a weird change. Why didn't they
You
keep
are
it
the villain
3D?
of this arc.
Okay, here's the thing. I think now I've realized one animation difference from the moving 3D models seem to have that seem to be coming from a different source than the static ones. Like this character here, he has the lips move or something. I think it's a little bit more.
No, I'm pretty sure this is literal 2D art, and it's literally just having the lips move, so they're just lip syncing the mouth.
I see. Yeah.
Civil rights.
That's why it's weird, because like instead of having it be a 3D model, at least no.
Yeah, that's a 2D image with 3D shading. Meanwhile, nothing else is moving on the face but the mouth.
And the eyes.
When members of the White Fang
occasionally the eyes, I think.
Disrupted the
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah, she blinked.
The eyes blink every once in a while, but not much. This is kind of weird.
Yeah, but usually, like when you talk, more features of your face move, like your chin, your mouth, your nose, your whole structure of your face bends to the expression.
Yeah.
Right now, she's just kind of looking at us and she's judging us.
I know, yeah.
She also looks like she's going to die any second from a heart attack because of how far apart her eyes are.
Is that a thing? The heart? If your eyes are far apart, you get a heart attack? I'll bear that in mind.
No, but it looks like I could run the distance between both of her eyes on a 50-mile.
I think that is a human feature that you can have sometimes. People have separated eyes sometimes. Maybe we're getting too into too cruel right now. Also, okay, so apparently the combat skirt is an actual quote. So look it up. You know what? I'll take your word for it. Josh says it looks like Blender and also hi Ghosty.
Hello. Like, it may be a combat skirt, but that doesn't change the fact that it's impractical. And it would be caught on things such as foliage.
You know who else has a combat skirt? Sailor Moon. And people have complained, rightfully so, about that.
That's because Sailor Moon's combat skirt is barely a skirt. It looks more like a bikini.
At least it can't get caught into things.
It can't get caught in things, but it can't protect anything.
Fighting evil by moonlight, combating hypothermia by daylight. Again, my fourth hypothermia joke on this stream. Why am I always making hypothermia jokes recently?
All about that freezing life.
I guess. Those freezing knees. It's all about the freezing
knees. It's all about that chill life, dog.
I suppose it is. Okay, so, let's see. Okay, Pretty Players is here. Artro says, a skirt is fine, but you're not going to be able to cape being impractical. And we have Edna mode for that. I'm pretty sure that case already
No capes! No capes!
Absolutely, yeah.
I can't do our voice, okay.
Like...
I know, Ghosty, what's your Edna mode impression like?
No capes!
Fair enough. Speaking of things being in the way, Yang's hair. I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah.
The ceremony's full organization.
Everything about these designs is made for impractical, but actually not good for combat.
And again, not good for the freezing weather of this school.
Like, the lady we just saw in the news looks more fit for combat than half of these characters.
But she can't move, so tough luck there.
Hello and welcome to Beacon.
Who's that?
My name is Glinda Goodwitch.
Oh.
You are among a
Hold on, her last name is Goodwitch? Really?
Well, I know you wanted to do the Oz reference, but still, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why didn't you just name her Glinda? Glinda's a good enough reference. Glinda's clear enough, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And you also have Ozpin already. It's not subtle.
Privileged few who have received the
just make the school out of emeralds. That would be a good reference, won't it?
Being selected to attend this prestigious
No, it's called the Emerald School, obviously.
Yeah, Ruby Rose goes to the Emerald School. Why not?
Experiencing an incredible time of peace, and as future huntsmen and huntresses, it is your duty to uphold it. You have demonstrated the courage needed for such a task, And now it is our turn to provide you with the knowledge and the training to protect our world.
Welcome to Your Hero Academia, Ezekiel Midoriya.
Look!
What was that one guy doing? He just reaches out slowly. It's like, God.
You can see signal from up here.
Wait, if you can see they see Ruby's own academy, then how far must they traveled by now?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the helicarrier from Marvel, where it's like constantly flying over like New York City, but it's like always flying over the sky, and it's like traveling.
I guess, yeah, it might be like the Hogwarts Express, where they all have to travel to one location to get picked up.
I guess home isn't too far after all.
Beacon's our home now.
Beacon is our home now. That's
Hello, Odd.
okay.
Welcome to our world.
Hello, Odd. Welcome to our world.
Oh, okay, hang on. The rule for the designs was that the creator wanted it possible to cosplay as the characters, so they made them wear things you could most likely find in a store. Okay. Again, somewhat makes sense, but also, again, you know, cape, skirt, whatever kind of belt thing this is going on. I don't know what stores you'd be going to for those things. I feel like cosplaying definitely, would require a little bit more effort than the creators would have thought. As well as the fact that you can cosplay with armor or something, or you just have like battle plate armor. I'm pretty sure there's like Renaissance stores that you can actually.
Although I will say the whole thing with them wearing armor constantly is, one, it would be really heavy on them, and two, they're not always in combat, which would mean having to make like extra models of them.
I guess, but the problem
like,
is
wearing
that they fight
armor
with these exact clothes on them. That's the issue. If this was like their normal attire, then fine, Yang freezes to death and we move on. But otherwise, yeah, it's because they fight with this stuff. That's the difference.
God, I can't wait for someone to animate realistic Ruby, except Ruby gets her cape on a tree.
Just like, and Yang gets to Beacon and is like, welcome to Beacon.
For everyone.
Wait, Smash Bits Animations, get on that.
Was a nice moment while it lasted.
I wonder who we're gonna meet. I just hope they're better than Vomit Boy.
Oh,
What is that art?
You puke on your shoe.
Wait, let me add something here. What is the... I'm kind of confused, because like we have a 2D drawing flying with a 3D model over it, and it looks weird. The contrast looks weird. This is not good compositing.
That's very 90s
This is not...
Disney, honestly.
90s Disney.
Well, yeah,
also,
this gives me, like, you know when, like, TV budgets would include CGI objects against the 2D backgrounds, and not a lot of the time they weren't blended well together? It's like, when you're obviously looking at it, you're like, there's something weird, but wait, that's not even real.
Is it kind of like, is it kind of like watching Winx Club nowadays? Where you realize, yeah, there's something off here.
Also, might I say, looking at this ship, there are parts of it that are untextured.
Well, again, I think we found where they cut the corners. See, the thing is, they had to make the cookies different models. So, unfortunately, the texture on the ship had to go. It was the compromise that was made. But again, the cookies matter.
Yeah, the cookies matter, obviously. Gosh.
You weren't there for that, but... Wait, we gave the intro now? At the end?
No, wait! Oh god, what are you doing now? Copyright police! They hate music! They hate music! Like, the copyright police will kill you over...
Alright, fine. Look, there we go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Jacob! No!
I muted it. It's not coming through it's not coming through the stream. Yeah, I turned down
Also,
volume.
I'm just going to say...
Yes?
The hood she's wearing is also untextured if you look closely enough.
Alright, yeah.
Josh is gonna be like, why are you criticizing the animation like this?
It's weird that the intro gets criticism for having untextured images and stuff, because normally that's where like everyone puts their focus. Except this isn't really much of a. This is not the intro for right now. It's the outro of this episode. The intro of all the other ones in the volume. I don't know. It's weird.
Like, if you look close enough, they use the blur effect they're using for the cape to hide the fact that it's untextured. Which is very strange, considering, like, RWBY's original budget.
Oh, look, Jeff Williams and Casey Lee Williams. I'm guessing it was a family duo.
Oh my gosh. My ship is together, technically.
What?
Oh, he's in the chat. Oh, he's in the chat.
Oh, right. I thought you were talking about, like, your ship in like, RWBY or something.
I don't have a ship in RWBY. I don't have a ship.
Yeah, who were you shipping? Glinda and Ozpin or something? That's the
Oh
only
my gosh,
two.
Glinda and Ozpin, hashtag.
That's the only
so
two we've seen
cute.
so far that would be a feasible couple.
Oh my gosh, I shipped
The only
the
two we've seen so
sisters.
far
The
that are not
sisters would be
related
so
doesn't mean
adorable.
they're not a feasible couple.
Oh my gosh, Ruby and Yellow Girl, that man, they'd be so cute together.
Oh yeah, the half sisters. What a great idea.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, go. Directed by Monty Owen. I'm gonna mention him because we got in a chat Artdroid saying R.I.P. Monty Owen, and actually from what I understand of Monty Owen actually was that he was actually somewhat of like a promising like uprising talent and was like cut way before his time. That's what I understand. Like he was like a young visionary or something. So there we go. There was clearly some definite heart behind this. Certainly, someone pouring in their last moments and their soul into this. So yeah. Well,
I mean, I like. Yeah, I liked the episode though. Getting on to like some of the chat here, I liked the episode.
I think he had some connection with Team 4-Star as well. Actually, I've seen us credited some of their videos too. Anyway, let's see. Okay, thoughts on the episode. Well, I mean, I obviously, you know, when I watched it years and years ago, I was like, wow, this is I'm really into this, and I still am. Like, obviously now, having going back and seeing the animation years later, it is a bit of a stark contrast. But like I said, it's the kind of same thing with Winx Club. It doesn't take away from the story at all. It is a bit weird, like how Ozpin just like randomly goes, you have silver eyes, stuff like. So once again, much like everything else that we watch on this channel, it has some very weird moments inside of it. But
I mean,
it doesn't make it that much worse. So
personally, what I probably would have did for the eyes here, for the eyes line, is I probably would have him like glance at her, and then it may have a close up on her eyes, and then he like stands up, and then she's like, "What?" And it's like nothing, or something like that.
Yeah.
To give a hint to the audience, visually telling that rather than going like, "Ooh, silver eyes."
Yeah, I agree. That makes sense. And I think the one part really, like, you know, animation and jokes aside, I think the one part we can all agree definitely could have been improved was the outfits. Anyway. Ding Dong Igons from Monet as the first message. So the first message is literally goodbye. Fair enough. So favorite characters throughout volumes apparently. White's 1 through 2, and then Crow from 3 through 6. Oh, so you've watched like all of them, I'm guessing, if you say like Crow's VA change later. Okay. Pretty Places. I never watched this series, so I agree. 3D model against a 2D background looks weird. I work in designs. I personally wouldn't use 3D against 2D ever. I stick to 2D. Fair enough. It's actually the reason that I try to stick to vector backgrounds and props for gacha. Even if and 2D effects, even if I would arguably probably be able to do like to get some different backgrounds that have a little bit more depth and perspectives to them that just don't look like like they're from 2D, which is why I saved it until I was able to actually go into VR chat and see how they actually work with those perspectives. So yeah, that's my current investigation into that. That's why I haven't made that leap until this point. For that very reason.
Currently, as someone working on vector backgrounds for a project, that's a lot of backgrounds, my dude. I'm having a hard time making them all.
I understand that, yeah. I mean, obviously there's time for that, and you know, again, it's not like you need to make like all of them, like all the new ones or anything like that. Because I remember that was that stressed you out quite a lot when you were doing the folder for the musical backgrounds that we currently have. Once we start working on those like on visuals and we actually got the auditions set and everything, then we will then I will look into some other more efficient methods. So don't worry too much. Yeah.
I'm also doing vector backgrounds for Monster Compendium, and oh my god, no! Never again.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, like, just hop on Free Pick. It's a good place to actually, again, efficient and you know, if you don't want to get a premium account, just accredit them, and that's and they've got a whole method around that, and it makes sense. What MimiXD did, it's what I do now. Anywho, now you need to rename the title of Stream Maker Players like all the reactions. Yeah, I'm aware, Josh. I said I was going to do that after this. I'm going to change the metadata. There's literally a ship for every character. Well, of course there is. I'm pretty sure there's a ship for every Mutant Girl character, and we've got a fraction of this fan base.
Oh god. Please don't tell me there's incest fic somewhere.
Well, yeah, of course. I think it's because we mentioned before that was like a thing like, oh yeah, Ruby and Yang, they're not viable, which they aren't. Like, let's put that out there right now. But yeah,
they're half sisters. Step away from the half sisters.
Exactly. Yeah, go to incest jail. Anyway, so Crow's VA apparently voiced Ed from FMA and used to voice Broly. Oh, all right then. I guess you got both of our attention then. All right.
Yes.
His weapon is still my favorite. Okay. Number rating on this episode.
8.
Yeah,
No,
I
give it
think
8.
yeah. As far as yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 8 because I think as far as visuals I would go 7 because the action really did it for me, despite like any of the like the outfits and the animation weirdness. But story I would probably go with a 9. So yeah, 8 overall. Why not? There's a Yang and RWBY ship called Enabler.
Ew.
Anyone who reads that's an enabler. That's what I'm going to say about that. Anyway, so that was that for this time. If Rooster Teeth don't strike or this.
Yeah, actually, wait. I will say I did kind of look up RWBY on their actual YouTube channel, and they only left up the first episode. So.
Wait, what?
They only left up the first episode. I checked.
Okay.
Like, I literally looked up RWBY, and, like, they have all the chibi tales, they have, like, some of the volume teasers, they have, I think, some behind-the-scenes or voice actor stuff, but no, they don't have, like, episode 2 and stuff.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe it's, like, once again, I said it was, like, 90s Disney, it kind of makes me feel like, it seems like, I guess they might be going the same direction as a Disney company, where, like, that the person who started off the series died, and then suddenly it becomes a much more of a corporate affair slowly over time. I could be wrong there, but we'll see. Again, if they don't copyright strike this video, then we will go ahead and watch some more. If they but either way, I'll probably put a link in the description to roosterteeth.com, which is actually where I watched the episodes to begin with. Actually, I never actually saw them on YouTube before now. So yeah, we'll do that, cover our bases, and see how it goes. Oh, apparently Crow's new VA voiced Darby from My Hero Academia. Well, I'm definitely a fan of that voice, as far as I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. Anyway, enough for now. So thank you all for watching. Please leave an audio like because your opinion matters, and subscribe to us already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Farewell.
Yeah.